up guys, this is Nick at Barwin HQ. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Isopure's low carb protein powder. Okay, so Isopure is a product of Nature's Best. It's a New York based supplement company and they're very well known for their low carb and even their zero carb protein products. They got protein powders and bars and so on. And it's very popular especially among people following low carb or even ketogenic diets. This here is the Dutch chocolate flavor. It's one of their most popular. We've got the low carb powder here, so I'm going to see how it tastes. Alright, so first I'm going to see how it tastes with milk. Oh, it's very tasty. So this is with whole milk, and compared to other protein powders, chocolate flavored protein powders I've tried, it's a richer flavor. The cocoa really comes forward a lot more. So when you mix it with milk, you get a nice blend of sort of like the dark chocolate flavor and milk chocolate flavor. So it's nice and balanced. Okay, so let's see how it tastes with water. Yeah, it's good. It mixes very well. And as I mentioned earlier, it's more of a darker chocolate flavor. So it doesn't taste as creamy as a lot of its competitors do with water, which might be a drawback for some people. Nonetheless, especially if you're a fan of dark chocolate, it actually works really well with water. All right, so let's see what the nutrition is like. Isopure has an unusually large serving size. It's 2 scoops, and in that you get 50 grams of protein, 1 gram of fat, 3 grams of carbohydrates, and 1 gram of fiber. So even when compared to competitors like Ultimate Nutrition, which is already very low carbohydrate, this has about half the carbs of most of its competitors. So it really is a pretty impressive feat they've pulled off, making it this low carbohydrate. In addition to that, this is the first protein powder that I've seen that almost functions as a multivitamin as well. They've added a ton of different vitamins in here. You're getting 50% or so of your vitamin A, C, E, K, B12, magnesium, zinc, calcium, riboflavin, it goes on and on. So they've done a pretty good job of making this particularly nutritious, which might be because they only use whey isolate, which is a little bit less nutritious than other forms of whey. Okay, so what's in it? Well, as I said earlier, this, unlike a lot of whey protein powders that use a blend of 3 different kinds of whey, like concentrate, isolate, and hydrolyzed whey, this just uses whey protein isolate, which has the most protein per calorie, which helps them keep like a lower calorie protein powder. In addition to that, there's like the very lengthy vitamin and mineral blend that results in the nutrition properties I mentioned earlier. And then after all the vitamins and minerals, we've just got soy lecithin, which will help it mix. We've got some glutamine, xanthan gum, that's like a thickener and a stabilizer, natural and artificial flavor, and sucralose, which is also known as Splenda. So it's worth pointing out that this product does contain soy, and it does contain artificial sweeteners, sucralose. That said, it is free of other artificial sweeteners like acesulfame potassium, which is controversial among a lot of athletes. But by and large, this has fewer artificial ingredients than a lot of its competitors. Okay, so how much does it cost? Isopure Low Carb, in this big tub here, this is 3 pounds. It comes in 1 pound, 3 pound, and 7.5 pound tubs. This is the most common, and for this you get 21 servings for $40.50. That evens out to about $1.93 per serving, which sounds very expensive, but you need to remember this has a very large serving size and you get 50 grams of protein per scoop. So when you go to protein cents per gram of protein, it's 3.86 cents, which is actually very, very low. It's one of the lowest I've ever seen. As far as cents per gram of protein goes, this is cheaper than Ultimate Nutrition, cheaper than BPI Sports Whey, cheaper than Cellucor, cheaper than almost anything on the market. Okay, so what I really liked about Isopure is that it's very low in carbohydrates, which makes it very versatile. In addition to that, it's very, very inexpensive. And I wasn't expecting this, but it has a surprising amount of nutrition as far as the vitamins and minerals that I mentioned earlier, which I liked. What I didn't like quite so much about Isopure is that it contains soy, which is going to be off-putting for some people. It also contains artificial sweeteners. In addition to that, it only contains 1 kind of protein. It's whey protein isolate, which means that it might not carry quite as many health benefits as it would if it were a blend of isolate, concentrate, and hydrolyzed. So I also noticed that it doesn't have any digestive enzymes, which can help people. While it is lactose-free, nonetheless, some people have digestive issues with powdered protein like this. So if you have a sensitive stomach, this might not be the product for you. Alright, so those are my thoughts on Isopure's low carb protein powder. For the full review, check out the link below at barben.com.